Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and today we're going to talk about your reticular activating system. I've titled this lesson, Turn on Your Brain and Unleash Your Greatness. You know that nice warm shower you took this morning and the delicious meal that you'll enjoy this evening are both dependent upon a small continuous flame called a pilot light. This seemingly insignificant stream of gas operates around the clock and is always ready to ignite your water heater, your boiler, your furnace, or stove into action. The best part? Never takes a vacation, never makes an excuse, never calls in sick, and is always ready to perform on demand. It is worth noting, if the pilot light is not lit, then the main burner will not work, which means it's a pretty safe bet to assume that you'll be taking cold showers and eating takeout until you get it to function properly. But here's the thing, your mind is blessed with a similar mechanism. It's a mental pilot light called the Reticular Activating System. And much like the pilot light in your place of residence, your reticular activating system is always on call, and it's always ready to help you to achieve any goal that you desire. So let me explain how it works. The process begins with written goals that are specific, with an intense focus, and which are all powered by a sustained commitment. Now, you're well aware of the fact that written goals are catalysts, transforming agents for success and achievement. And you also know that when you focus intensely on something you really want, that you usually get it. But have you ever taken the time to ask yourself these three what, why, and how related questions? Why does goal setting and focus work? What role does my mind play in the goal achievement process? And how? How can I tap into this process on demand to not only achieve, but to fast track any goal that I desire? Well, the good news for you is that in this lesson, I'm going to provide you some insights on this mechanism in the brain that causes goal setting to work and how you can use it to accelerate any goal you want. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you with some real-life examples along with a plan on how you can put your reticular activating system to immediate use. So your reticular activating system is the attention center of the brain. And by understanding and taking advantage of how your brain works, you can do the following. You can accelerate the goal achievement process. You can dramatically improve your performance. You can unlock your creative capacities. You can empower all 5 senses. You can boost recognition of opportunities, and most importantly, you can manifest uncommon levels of extraordinary success. The reticular activating system is a uniquely complex collection of neurons. It's the part of your brain where all outside stimulants, such as everything you see, hear, touch, smell, and taste, converge with all our internal thoughts and feelings. It provides the neural connections that are needed for the processing and learning of information, along with the ability to focus on a goal and its associated activities. Now, in plain language, the reticular activating system is best viewed as the master switch that you must flip on in order to turn on your brain. Now, look at it this way. The reticular activating system is an ever-vigilant gatekeeper of your senses. It tells the conscious part of your brain how alert it should be and what specific information should be filtered and where it is to be filed. Everything you see, hear, smell, feel, and touch is a message that's entering your brain. Your reticular activating system filters all these messages and decides which one gets the VIP front row treatment. That is, which one stimulates the brain and which messages gets relegated to the nosebleed section. In essence, when you want to isolate mail from certain people or companies, whether it's mail you really want to keep or junk mail such as spam that you really want to avoid, all you do is you go to the control panel and you program exactly how you want the software to perform. Well, the reticular activating system works in exactly the same fashion. By programming your mental pilot light with the goals that you want to achieve, you automatically position yourself for success. It all comes down to the 3 things I mentioned earlier: clearly defined goals, an intense focus, and a sustained commitment. So the reticular activating system brings to you the people, the places, and the things that you focus upon. So consider the following examples. You buy yourself a new car, you'll suddenly start seeing more of the same car. A pregnant woman will start noticing other pregnant women. Comedians will find jokes in the most unusual of situations. If you learn a new word, well, you'll begin to hear it much more often. Someone will say something in passing which is precisely what you need to hear. While flipping through a magazine, you suddenly find the answer to a problem. Entrepreneurs will find opportunity where everyone else sees chaos. And your baby's slightest cough or cry will awaken you from a very deep sleep across the room. Now, all of these things were there before, but because you did not activate your reticular activating system through proper goal setting and focus, you never paid much attention to them. And as a result, your lack of goal clarity and your inability to focus causes you to underutilize your talents and miss out on so many wonderful opportunities in life. So the obvious question is, how much of the world are we not seeing because the reticular activating system has not been instructed to see it? And how much of the abundance of this universe are we walking by every single day because our brain has been filled with mundane or even limiting ideas and pictures? So let's talk about flipping that reticular activating switch. See, focusing on your goal triggers your mental pilot light, which in turn sends a powerful signal to your brain. It tells it to wake up, to pay attention, to not miss this detail. Once you write down a goal, your brain will be working overtime to see that you get it. It will alert you to the signs and the signals that were there all along, but which you never noticed before. To solve a nagging problem or achieve an important goal, you must keep it at the top of your mind. That means thinking about it, talking about it, writing about it, dreaming about it, and imagining it as completed. This is one of the reasons why affirmations work so well and why it's critically important to review your goals frequently. But perhaps the most important aspect of igniting your reticular activating system is you begin by setting goals that you're passionate about and what you absolutely love to achieve. Passion, without a doubt, is truly the path of least resistance for the simple reason that it's so much easier to remain focused on activities that you enjoy. So ask yourself, if I could do anything at all and money, talent, education, and time were not a factor, what would I do? What is it that I'm most passionate about? See, once you're able to answer these questions and you're ready to flip the reticular activating switch. Now, if you choose to focus on improving a specific key indicator of your business success, then your reticular activating system will pass through the sights, the sounds, the people, and ideas even remotely related to that point of success. In other words, if you measure your progress visibly, frequently, and attentively, I promise you, it will improve. And to ignite your mental pilot light, simply identify an important goal or key business indicator. Be sure to write the goal in specific, in measurable, and time-bound language. And at every opportunity, talk to your family, your employees, or whoever is associated with the achievement of this goal. You must be intentional by placing pictures, charts, graphs, and any other affirmation or reminders of these goals at a high visibility location. Make your interest in these goals to be very active, visible, and most importantly, consistent. In conclusion, you must use your reticular activating system to ignite your performance and your results to new levels in the same way that your pilot light allows you to enjoy a nice, long, warm, relaxing shower. And remember this final thought. When someone asks you the key to your success, tell them you activated your mental pilot light. And learning how to do that along with a whole bunch of additional great ideas and strategies is what you'll learn once you begin the 100-Day Challenge. So check it out at 100daychallenge.com and make it the very next thing you do.